Alright, what's up guys? Day Trade Journey here. Let's get right into the video. So let's start off. This is last week. This is Monday's trade that we're looking at. I'm looking at natural gas and UGAS, which is the correlating ETF for natural gas. So when natural gas pushes up, UGAS pushes up. Also DGAS is the reverse, the exact opposite of that. So when natural gas pushes up, when natural gas pushes down, DGAS pushes up, meaning I make money. So I was looking at natural gas. I kind of saw a reversal happen. I thought it might begin to push down a little bit, so I went over and looked at DGAS. Natural gas is on the right, DGAS is on the left, so I bought into DGAS at 130.17 a share. Only bought one share because I'm trading with $150. Um, this is just my start to the channel. I wanted to make a channel about trading for the beginners out there who are kind of struggling to get things started, under the PDT rule and everything. So we're watching me kind of try and break out of that rule. Eventually, I'll make videos every week. Each video will have 3 clips, one from me trading Monday, one from me trading Wednesday, and one from me trading Friday. And then also a bonus clip at the end, so make sure you stick around for that one. But also, we're looking at natural gas here. I'm waiting. DGAS pushed up a little bit. It was at 130.60, 130.80 around there. I only have the one share, so I'm not playing with a lot of money right now just because this is what I'm starting out with. I have had previous experience trading beforehand, so this is kind of just building upon that trading. This is where I really want to start things. So yeah, this is going to be the first video on the channel, first trades on the channel that you guys see. So hopefully I can have you stick around for that and stick around with me throughout this entire thing and just kind of watch my growth, and hopefully some people even grow with me. So I'm still in DGAS. I haven't really seen natural gas push above the blue EMA and the SMA lines, which would kind of be a reversal in my eyes. So I'm still kind of holding on, thinking that natural gas might push down a little bit more. However, it does not. It begins to push up above those blue lines, and kind of confirm a reversal going up. Not good news for me, obviously. I'm in the other one. I'm in DGAS, so natural gas pushes up, DGAS pushes down. I'm losing money currently. Luckily, it's not a lot, but still, dealing with percentages, kind of a hefty amount that I end up losing here. I should have cut losses earlier, but shoulda, coulda, woulda. It was something I was kind of holding on to because we still see DGAS up at 130.43 because natural gas is still kind of consolidating around this area, meaning it's not really moving much. It's not pushing up. It's not pushing down. It's just staying kind of flat. It's just kind of flatlining. We see that with those blue lines too. They don't have any stretches up or stretches down. It just kind of evens out, and here we see it just begin to flatline, and that's kind of scary because normally when we see it flatline, consolidate like this for a while, we see a strong push up when it does decide to change pattern, or we see a strong push up or strong push down. Here I'm messing with limit orders since this is my first week trading with Thinkorswim since they moved over to the free commission. I was previously trading on Robinhood, so I'm messing with the limit orders just to see, which I should not have done. I should have stuck with my market order because here we see natural gas push up above the lines and start to reverse, and here I kind of panicked a little bit. Cut losses too late and started at 150, ended at 148.92. Let's go to Wednesday though, since Monday was red. This is Wednesday's clip. I'm looking at crude oil this time instead of natural gas. Um, Same kind of principle with this. DWT and UWT are the correlating ETFs. UWT pushes up when crude oil pushes up. DWT pushes down when crude oil pushes down. The reason I trade these instead of the actual futures for crude oil and natural gas is because DWT and UWT are 3 times leveraged, meaning if crude oil pushes up, UWT will push up at 3 times the rate. So if crude oil pushes up 1%, UWT will push up 3%. DWT, same thing if crude oil pushes down. And it's the same principle with natural gas. So we're here on the trade on Wednesday. I'm looking at crude oil. I've already gotten into DWT with 29 shares at $5.10. So now the reason I got in is because I like these patterns. I like when it pushes against the middle VWAP, which is that pink line on the right. I like it when it pushes against that VWAP and it pushes against the EMA and the SMA. That's just kind of one of my favorite patterns to trade because it could really go either way. And since I have the option to go into UWT or DWT, I like that pattern. Here I ended up selling. I sold DWT at 5.13 because I saw it get kind of overextended on the bottom side. RSI kind of got oversold, and then it pushed up aggressively, pushed back up to the blue EMA, blue SMA, and we're seeing it here kind of consolidate. And the reason I went to the 180-day 4-hour chart was because we're seeing it here consolidate. Each candle has tested like this same sort of support level. So I looked back and I noticed that it had tested the support level 3 times in the past 180 days, other than today. And this day tested it like twice or 3 times, which a support level, is just your basic, like if the candles are fighting it, it will go down to that level, and generally bounce off of it. Generally doesn't mean it has to all the time, because patterns tend to repeat themselves, but they do not have to. And here we do see it push below that support level. Old supports become new resistances, so we're seeing it kind of bounce here and not like that level. The reason it's so crucial is because for crude oil it's at 55.25, and it's kind of a mental support and resistance for people when they're trading this. What they do is they have their orders set for 55.25. So, stop losses, some people stop loss out. That's why we see aggressive pushes here at 55.25. Some people want to buy in there because it's a support. And here I'm just messing with the drawing tools because I accidentally put more down than I had to, but I put 1 down for that resistance, and it's that red line that we're looking at here. But really, it's a big thing. It's a big number, really, is what people focus on. 55.25, versus 55.5 or 55. It's just those areas are kind of supports and resistances. Overall, I'm pretty happy with where I ended up, where I got out. From Monday's trade, I ended up at 148.93, right? And from Wednesday's trade, I was profitable. I ended up at 149.80, so I'm 20 cents down on the week still. But overall, that was a good trade. I was pretty proud of it. Still pushes up. We see this aggressive push down on crude oil. And so I could have, if I held longer, I could have made more profit. But really, I was just quitting while I was ahead. And I was pretty happy with where I got out overall. It was just kind of a thing I wanted to watch and see what it would do with the support and resistance, just for future reference. But overall, let's go to Friday. We're looking back at natural gas. I'm looking at UYAS right now. Again, right where I want it to be. It's pushing against that pink VWAP, that middle line, and the 2 SMA and EMA indicators, the blue lines. It's kind of at that integral moment where it could push up, could push down. I predict it's going to push up because it's already pushed up above the middle VWAP 1, 2, 3 times in the past, hour or two. So it pushes below the EMA and the SMA. This is what I was waiting for. I was waiting for it to go back above that EMA and SMA, because the RSI, if you look down at that gray line on the bottom, is still kind of on the oversold side, meaning it's just kind of at its bottom. Obviously that isn't like exactly what it means, because it could end up pushing down, and it could keep pushing down. Just generally, that's what that means when we're looking at the RSI. If it's oversold, we could see, it would make sense why we would see it push up. Same thing with overbought, but here we see it push above the blue EMA and SMA. I see it convincingly push up above, and it's now approaching that VWAP, that middle VWAP. And so I decided to get in on you guys at $15.22 a share. I have 9 shares right now. And so yeah, so I'm just kind of waiting for it to see what happens, see if it pushes down aggressively, and if it does, I have to get out, cut losses quickly. Otherwise, we're going to wait for it and see if maybe it pushes up above that middle VWAP like I predicted it might. The reason I did that was because it pushed up above that middle VWAP multiple times, but most recently, that most recent time where it kind of pushed up above and only had 2 candles up there, and the wicks were large, that's kind of the deciding factor for me, just because they tested it, and the RSI began to get overbought. So I saw it go down below the EMA and SMA just to kind of level out and then push up again. That's kind of my thought process. And here I sold because it was an aggressive push up, and we've seen it in the past couple hours. We've seen it push up aggressively and then get rejected there. So we're looking at, I sold 15.37 a share for overall an ending of 151.15 on the week. So I was up $1.15, which correlates on over to 0.77% around there for the week. Not really great, since I do aim for 1% a day, but at the same time, profit is profit, so I waited here just to see what it would do, but that was my main focus, and I'm glad that I ended the week green. And so coming up next will be the bonus clip that you guys have been waiting for. Thank you for sticking around this far. If you've made it this far, make sure you leave a comment and subscribe, because I will be making videos like this weekly, and posting one, same video, like I said, will be 3 clips of me trading, one Monday, one Wednesday, one Friday, and then a bonus clip at the end for each week, and you'll see what the bonus clip will be. But here I'm just waiting a little bit longer just to see what natural gas will end up doing. Pushes up a little bit more, and it pushes up a little bit more, and it rides that EMA, just like you should be riding that like button by now. And if you haven't been riding that like button, then I don't know what you're doing. This is old news by now. You should be smashing that like button for me, making sure that my videos get seen. Come on. All right, fine. I'll back off and stop asking you to tap that like button. Okay, don't smash it. Just tap it. But here we go. Natural gas pushes up even more, which means I could have made a profit, a little bit bigger of a profit. We see you guys push up to 15.61. Remember, where I sold is 15.37. But here's the bonus clip, Robinhood. This is where I started. All right. And I made 3 trades on Robinhood this week, all profitable, very small, 0.85% gain on the week. But yeah, that's about it for this video. Thank you guys for sticking around this long. Here's Robinhood. Here's the gains that I got. But otherwise, thank you for sticking around. I hope you have a great day, and I hope I see you next week. Drop your comments below, and that like button, of course, subscribe. I'll see you next time.